Hey everyone. So for this post, I wanted to talk briefly about your number one insurance policy. As a solopreneur, as a small business owner, just starting out, um, things can change down the road, for sure. So I want to avoid us falling into any black and white thinking here. But when you're first starting out, and something I've done through my freelance work when I was doing freelance sort of part-time and at night and whatnot, and as I've continued to do my work as more of a full-time practitioner and focusing on branding, the number one insurance policy I think that has helped me kind of make decisions about what's best for me, what's best for my business, is making sure that I come to my work with authenticity and sincerity. And so instead of trying to be someone else or project something that I admire in somebody else, I go with myself. And that's scary sometimes. That's feels ugly sometimes, feels wrong sometimes, but it's an insurance policy. And I call it an insurance policy because so often we want to be successful in certain ways, and that may happen, but it might not. And I'm going to call this an insurance policy because if you don't stray too far in your marketing and your branding, or if you don't stray at all, try that, right? If you don't stray at all in your branding and your marketing, so that it's you, it really is you, telling people why you do what you do and sharing it with people in a way that's true to the level that you're at, to the place you're at in your business and in your life, if your work has to do with your life as well, or life in general, then you have nowhere to fall. You are entirely working within your own grace, so to speak. As soon as you start to want to be something else in a way that isn't true to yourself, then you have a place to fall from. And I won't go too far further into this, but we look at the superstars, and look at Hollywood, and you see some people get to this highly elevated place in their career, and if you listen to Conan O'Brien at all, you hear him talk about how some people go through the machine and they don't come out the same, and then they end up bitter. And so regardless of whether or not you're successful or not, I think it's really important to keep that in mind. And so that insurance policy is sticking to ideas, principles, policies, strategies even, tactics even. All of those things need to be lined up with who you are. And if you don't know that part of it, well, I mean, this is always a journey, right? And I don't, like some of that stuff is, you don't find out until you kind of get into it a little bit. And certainly that's happened with me. And I've kind of flip-flopped a little bit and whatnot. But that's okay, because I'm figuring out who I am in the work that I'm doing. And that's just making me stronger and helping me hit on the things that I really care about, and helping me communicate about those things to the people that will benefit from them. So, number one insurance policy for your solopreneur small business is be yourself. It's super simple, super cheesy, not very, times are tough, I know that. And it's not that reassuring, but it is reassuring in the sense that you don't have to stray. You don't have to go off in some fantasy and then wake up one day and realize, oh, look at this, look at what I've done, So, yeah. And how do you do that? Well, remember it's a journey. Remember it's going to have its ups and downs. Remember that you're going to find out things tomorrow that you didn't know today, and be okay with that, and integrate those things as you go through your business, as you develop your branding, as you develop your marketing, all those pieces. So that's what I have to share today. I hope you enjoyed this. Have a wonderful day.